All right, here we go. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck to these two runners here.
All right, got to be careful in this stage, I find. A lot of jumps, a lot of things that can hit you, knock you off, but shouldn't be any issue for either of these two.
Yeah. Well, especially these, like, if you're playing this like on a normal playthrough, you could get blindly hit by those jumps, and you're not watching like what these enemies do out from earlier.
I think on my first playthrough, just to get through this stage alone, it took me over an hour and a half.
More probably the same here.
So very punishing stage, but once you kind of grasp it, it's comes just like second nature.
Yeah. Oh, we have no game sound on any of this.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah.
Not really quite sure what happened there.
Can you inform someone to like get the game sound in?
I just sent SpeedGaming.
So if you tell the difference between the R and the L though, well, Darko is playing this on the Japanese version while Sozeman's playing this on the American version.
Yeah, and I think also too, Darko is playing on a Wii,
Yeah.
whereas Sozeman's playing on the Legacy Collection. So
Which is either on Xbox or Nintendo, like Switch though, Xbox One or PS4.
yep, you can also pick it up on Steam as well.
Yep.
But looks like both those runners have no problem with Concrete Man.
Nope.
Sozeman's looks like a little, maybe a second behind.
A tiny bit ahead, yeah.
So, but Mega Man, 1 second can change in any stage. Oh, looks like we're getting game audio back. It's a little quiet, but I can hear it.
I can't hear it either. But hopefully we'll get it back eventually. As time goes on.
Yeah.
So just bear with us, guys, in the chat, though.
All right, these beams. This is oh, looks like Sozeman missed his concrete there, so he's gonna have to wait for the magma.
Now those beams are actually instant death, though, if you get hit by those.
Yeah, really, really hard stage to optimize, but definitely once you do, it feels really good. So we got the dragon. Normally it's about 15 shots with the regular buster, but with the concrete it's 5. So that's kind of why we do Concrete Man first, because it's the concrete shot is just so useful in a lot of other stages.
Yeah, now fun fact, you can actually damage boost through the lava, though, and then you still gotta be fine, but then you gotta, like, be kind of quick to get back on your feet before you respawn.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, is he gonna go for the skip? Oh, he tried.
Yeah, in Mega Man games, people, like, don't be afraid to take hits.
No, yeah, that was my biggest fear at first, and yeah, no, you have to take hits, get through stages a lot quicker. So
yeah,
looks like Darko's on Magma Man first. Getting some good shots off.
now the jumps between Magma Man's actually kind of tricky. It's not as easy as it sounds, but shows that they're not having too much of a problem with like Magma Man's jumps.
No, and both of them land right in the middle, so time saved there. Because Mega Man
You gotta be kind of quick with his jumps though too, because it's like a split. You gotta find those tiny windows.
Yep. So not an easy fight to do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
both runners looks like they're moving on to Galaxy Man. From there,
Which
you can
normally
usually do
us too, we
Galaxy
would
or Hornet.
start first with Galaxy Man.
Yeah, some people do Hornet. It's all just a preference. You can kind of do either or. But I find most people do choose Galaxy.
Yeah, same here. Well, according to the boss order, you're supposed to do like Galaxy Man first.
And then these helicopters, ooh, these can be good and bad. We use them to kind of push ourselves through this part of the stage. Makes
It's
it a
like
lot
you're getting
easier.
somewhat turbo boosted through it.
Absolutely.
But also be kind of careful though too, because they could like launch you into the spikes.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots they can. Oh, Darko just took a death.
Oh
For that
no!
second portal. Good thing the checkpoint is right there, so he's not going to lose too much time. But it does give Sozeman that couple seconds to get ahead.
A bit of a lead, yeah.
So. Alright, looks like... Oh, Sozeman, almost. Good backup. So it looks like they both get to the boss room at roughly about the same time.
Yeah,
One swoop.
music is pretty good though.
Oh, Darko got 2 swoops. Best pattern I believe you can get.
Well, he takes the lead, and Sozeman tried a different pattern though. And so, but I don't know if it worked as good as compared to like Darko.
Well, Galaxy Man will either swoop or fly straight up and shoot his black hole. For Darko, he did 2 swoops, which I'm pretty sure is like you can almost kill him in one phase. Where Sozeman got 1 swoop and then he got him pull up. So, but not much of a lead here. So, a couple seconds. Still,
Yeah.
To me, it's still neck and neck.
Yep.
That's true. Alright, next up we're coming up to the flower mini boss. It can spawn in. It's like a clock. I always think about it.
Yeah, it's also based on RNG.
Yeah, you really want basically on either left or right, but
Sometimes RNG can hurt you in these runs too.
absolutely.
Or even if you're trying to get your high score in a puzzle game, you know.
Oh, good choice, Sozeman. He knew he didn't have enough time to. Oh no.
Oh, he's in trouble here.
He got a good recovery there.
That's good. Had a bit of a scare there.
Yeah, as soon as you hit those little bridges, they come back almost a couple seconds later, but they come all the way back, so you can't keep standing on them.
But those scissors like almost cut him though. They look like scissors though.
Yeah, they are scissors. They come in top and bottom and connect. Ooh, good fight for Darko on Hornet Man.
All right, Sozeman looks like he shouldn't have too much problems with Hornet Man. As long as he keeps charging up. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, excellent.
Almost died though. He's sitting at 1 life, so very
Well, that was a
risky.
close. Yeah, that was a close call.
But took a lot of damage, unfortunately, at that spike part with the bridges. But
And I almost gave him the commentator's curse. I apologize to him in advance, so you know. I mean, we here as commentators, we try not to jinx people when it comes to this, you know, but we do our apologies, you know.
Absolutely. We don't wanna jinx anyone's run, but at the same time.
We try to be as positive as we can, though, you know.
Well, in the end, it's all just for fun, right? And
Yeah.
we're all just here to have a good time. So I only recently joined the Mega Man running community, and they've been great. So don't forget to hit up their Discord, guys.
Yeah.
If you ever want to learn Mega Man 9, there's tons of people in there that are willing to teach you, and you'll learn a lot. So.
Or just any of these classic Mega Man games in general.
Yep.
Not just Mega Man 9.
Yeah, Darko actually had a decently good cheese ball by the looks of it. I kind of missed it myself. Sozeman.
Okay, this is like a tight window in like these last two sequences that Darko is in that Soisman's gonna eventually get into.
Yeah. Yeah, these spikes are like my epitome of this level. I do not like this level because of those spikes.
Same here. I mean, they're just like tight windows you gotta get through. Tight windows are like our epitome, wouldn't you say?
Yep. There's one.
But this fight between Jewelman's pretty easy, though.
Yeah, if you can get the black
hole bomb.
good.
Yeah.
Soisman just catching up here. He's just getting to the boss door.
He kind of like got he needs to be kind of careful here because any boss fight, you know, could like if you like make one mistake though, you know, there's that saying, don't get too cocky now, or you know, in Star Fox, like, don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Yeah, but it looks like he has no problem. Jewelman is usually pretty easy because every time you jump,
Yeah.
he jumps. So he's really easy to manipulate. It's just about where you put the black holes. But Soisman does it in style.
Yeah.
Easy fight.
But I have a point here because you know, you don't want to get too cocky during any boss fight.
Yeah, it's kind of, you gotta get ahead of yourself. So, but both runners still doing great of keeping good time between each other.
All right, we're going, and all right, so now they're on Splash Woman stage.
Yep, looks like Darko's going for the bubble trick.
Yeah, fun fact, Splash Woman is actually the first like female Mega Man robot in the entire series. Probably the only one.
I think there is a Hornet Woman or something of that sort, but
I don't recall though. Oh, but I might be wrong though.
Yeah, I've missed unfortunately a lot of Mega Man games, including this one, until I've only started playing this game about a month ago.
I played like briefs and glimpses of it, of Mega Man 9 and such, and same with Mega Man 10, but I didn't play it fully until like a little over a week ago.
Oh, looks like Soisman unfortunately falls on the bubble trick, so he'll have to do it again. Costs a lot of time, unfortunately.
Okay, I think someone says that it's Honey Woman.
Honey Woman, thank you.
Okay, so which Mega Man game did Honey Woman is she in? Can someone in the chat tell us?
Oh, Darko's finishing up Splash Woman.
Okay, another person says that Hornet Man was Honey Woman in design, but And by the way, Splash Woman's weakness is like hornet, like homing hornets or whatever you call it. But yeah, I mean, here's like 2 reasons though. Like here's what's kind of funny though. Like the well, Splash Woman's like a lady though, and I mean, a lot of us don't like bugs, you know. I mean, we don't like hornets either, you know.
Looks like Sozeman has no issue with her though.
None of these players had no issue with Splash Woman.
No,
And also the hornets would chase Splash Woman down, you know.
Yeah,
they're easy to maneuver.
Yeah, it's just the barracudas you gotta watch out for because the bees have a mind of their own.
Yeah, but don't you get my point from earlier though that like a lot of people, including like women or like us, don't like bugs. Like, oh no, Darko didn't see that and he just fell though.
Yeah, a little bit of a misjudge on the rush jet there, so he's gonna be down at. I don't know if he'll have enough rush jet to get all the way through that stage. No, he won't. So he's gonna wait for the block platforms here. Ooh, misses the first one. So this gives Sozeman some great time to catch up.
Yeah. So as I was saying though, like when it comes to like bugs in general, I mean, I know you and I don't like bugs though, and we don't. I mean, a lot of like women though don't like bugs either because some of them can be kind of gross though, you know.
I'm not generally scared of bugs, only certain ones. Maybe
yeah,
mainly
certain
earwigs.
Yeah,
but
certain ones like I'd say spiders or bees even. Well, hornets technically, you know.
Yeah.
So Sozeman gets the energy tank. I mean, might as well grab one while you can, you know.
Yep. And he's making some good time here catching up to Darko, so
yeah. But you know, bees do need the honey after all, you know. We need bees for the honey.
Alright, looks like we're on to Plugman here. So his weakness is Jules. It's a pretty easy fight if you get him in the right position, but you just got to make sure you don't shoot them too quickly, and you got to watch out for his iframes. No, I made that mistake too many times, so.
Alright, so Darko beat Plugman, and you just got to get really close to Plugman, though. I mean, you can fire the jewel weapons at Plugman, you know?
Yeah, it's just a lot quicker to stand beside him and let it just spin around and hit him, so. Yep, Sozeman, same thing. No issue. Falling.
Yeah.
Right. Need the honey for the money at the Wiley Casino.
That's kind of funny. Alright, so the last stage that they're on is Tornado Man, and now Tornado Man is like this stage can be pretty difficult if you're having a normal playthrough.
Yeah, no, definitely. These batteries are one of the worst things in this game, I have to say.
Well, it's all about timing, though. You gotta either, like, pay attention to where Mega Man's head is at, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people actually use a jumping technique, but for me and most, I think we just use the rush jet, get past this first stage. It's mainly the second kind of part and the third part when we hit the wind.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get. You can still get Taco Bell, but just for takeout, you know.
I want.
For the time being, but everything will be back to normal.
Alright, so this part that Darko is getting to, the rain is actually pushing against you, so it makes it a little harder to jump on these platforms. Every time you jump, you get kind of pushed back a little bit, so you gotta be very careful at this point.
Well, then the batteries return too, so that makes it worse.
So we usually grab enough rush jet to kind of get past all that, so it's not usually an issue. Now this part, the rain is pushing you, so you gotta, every time you jump, you're gonna kind of move forward a bit. That's why they're able to jump past these, and I don't know, I love watching that every time. It's just majestic to watch them jump like that.
It's just kind of like, you know, when you're like, like with rip currents or something, like the tide's like going for you or against you, you know? Like, have you ever heard of rip currents on a beach, on beaches though overall?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you have to like swim like parallel, like against like. I remember hearing that. If I remember hearing this correct, if I remember correctly though, like it's been years since I've watched the Weather Channel, but they would tell you safety tips on the on rip currents and such. And I think you might have to swim parallel to shore though.
Oh,
So yeah,
looks like both runners have no issue with Tornado Man.
yeah, Tornado Man's actually pretty easy. You don't want to like jump into those spikes.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. As long as he stays on the ground or kind of goes to the very top of the roof to allow the plug ball there to hit him, because it's
Yeah,
basically a wall or a ground weapon. So, but now we get into the wily stages, and this is where things can kind of go sour.
and it can get sour in a hurry.
Yeah. So I always look at the wily stages as they kind of just mash everything together of all the levels.
Yeah.
We're getting the repeating birds with the rocks from concrete.
And the repeating mini bosses too, which will be coming up.
Yep. So using Rush Jet to get through a couple of these screens.
But you can also use the tornado blow. I mean, that works too. But if you want to get through it faster, though, you can use Rush Jet.
Yeah, this level's actually intended for you to use the tornadoes for those platforms. It makes them rise.
Yeah, but also be careful with your jumping, though, too, because... Oh, he says, why no elephant refight? You know what? He brings up a good point.
Wow, that was actually a really good... what do you call it? Dragon fight there by Darko. He didn't even use his concrete. He just jumped on the rush jet. He mashed that buster. That's 15 shots right to the face. That was impressive.
Okay, this part that Darko did is also very tricky though, cause with these magma shoots, because we're from like Magma Man stage though, and like, well, they're worse in Wily's Castle 1.
Yep. They. Oh. I didn't even realize you could do that strat. Sozeman kind of scared me, to be honest.
Well, Concrete Man, his weapon though is kind of similar to like Iceman from Mega Man 1.
Yeah, it freezes the magma beams.
It's close enough to ice though, would you say?
I would say it's close.
Yeah.
It's a solid.
Okay, this part that Darko's on is pretty tricky though. He's like shooting these like things. You gotta be like, well, these spike things won't go down on the bottom first.
Yeah, usually the spike pushers, two of them will kind of always be spitting those little, I call them mouse cursors at you.
Yeah, those little like, or you could say, or maybe darts, I don't know. Whatever you prefer.
Yeah, it looks like Darko though has no issue with the spike pushers there.
It looks pretty easy though, but you gotta like, your timing is everything on this.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like
you want to focus. That's why you gotta focus on the bottom first, so that if you focus on the top first, then you might just focus on the bottom, and then you could like jump into those spikes, and it's like an instant death.
Yep. And another thing too is when the stage ends, being closer to the top means he has less of a like teleport up, so the screen goes a little quicker. Saves a couple seconds.
Yeah.
All right, Wily number 2.
Yep.
Back to the flower. Oh, best spawn you can get.
Oh, yeah. Thank the RNG.
So now we get into this underwater part.
Okay, there's a lot of tight windows in this part for the underwater part.
Yeah.
Overall, so just got to be careful because later. Okay, so you got to shoot these blocks though.
Looks like Sozeman got a good flower as well, so.
Yeah. Okay, do you ever see these enemies that are like creating invisible platforms?
Yeah, the cameras.
They're the cameras. Well, it tricks you into thinking that the platform's there, but then you'll fall through it though.
Yeah, they create an illusion, so you kind of see it on Sozeman's screen right now.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Darko's getting to the whale, so well, the shark.
It's a shark though, but you can call it a whale. It looks like a whale of a shark mixture, you know?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 phases here. The first phase here is his rear end here is gonna shoot out missiles. So while the thing's open, we gotta hit laser trident. You can kind of shoot anything, but laser trident does the most.
Yeah, or his butt though, if you would want to call it that, you know.
Yeah. Now we tickle the tummy. So
Tickle his belly.
and now his mouth's gonna open up and shoot some beams, which we gotta hit inside there. So
Strange. I feel like that could be like used at like some kind of like U.S. base though, you know, for war though.
well, Wily does make some crazy contraptions. Looks like Sozeman goes for the other technique that you can do. All your tornado can instantly kill the middle stage there. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, as much of an annoying like final boss Dr. Wily is, he can be creative after all. And by the way, I have a nickname for Dr. Wily. He's called Dr. Wily Coyote. Does anyone like my saying though of Dr. Wily's nickname?
all right, now we're in the gravity stage. Darko does the dance for us, so
Mm-hmm.
confirmed run.
Yeah.
A lot of tight jumps there too with those spikes. Oh, so he's
Yeah, not as bad as like Wily Castle 2 with the water stages and such.
Yeah, they're both, I would say, equally as bad. These ones are some of them are easier to take because you can kind of damage boost through them. So, all right, he's on the second gravity part. So he'll be picking up his M tank here, which is very important.
Mm-hmm. Good point though. Yeah, he said Michael Lejo said that he's kind of like Wile E. Coyote, really lots of crazy gadgets that fail.
It's true. All right, so it looks like Darko looking to use his tornado here. So that's why he didn't use it in the second phase there. Good time. This is a very, very scary and dangerous part in the Wily 3 stage. Those platforms, those Sniper Joes, the cannons, they can all knock you off, and you basically have to go through that whole gravity part again. All right, looks like Darko's on the Twin Devil fight here. Let's see if he can get a 1 phase. Pretty sure the 1 phase is 5 hits with the black bomb. So it's going for 1. Got a pause buffer. 3, 4. He should get it. Oh. Oh. Cursed him. I apologize. I'm not sure if 1 was still in iframes there. Sozeman just following behind. Just get to the Twin Devil. Good fight. A really good fight by Darko. Even though it was a 2-phaser. Oh. Sozeman gets the one phase. So it gives him good time to catch up here right at the end. Because as we all know, the Wily fight at the very end can go either way. So hopefully they get a good casino. Soy's with the save time, absolutely. So we have a little bit of a stage here before we go through the refights. We use concrete here to get through these lasers. We damage boost through a couple of them. Because after all the refights of the robot masters down here, you'll get a life to recharge your whole life. So, well, not your whole, but you get a big life refill. So first one we're going to is Galaxy.
All right, it's just pretty much simple, straight on forward with these refights.
Yeah, we usually start with the Galaxy, go to the far right, and kind of go down and around. So looks like Sozeman opting to use his M tank right now. He was a little low on concrete, but
might as well be safe than sorry, you know.
yep. Well, not only that, for the second Wily phase, we'll need concrete to get him down real quick. So good choice to kind of use up all the rest of his concrete before using the M tank.
Now, with all the Wily fights that happen in Mega Man 9, though, all of them are pretty much a pain, though, for all of them, you know. Well, the second one's the hardest, but I say in general, all of them are a pain. I think it might be as hard compared to Mega Man 7 fights.
I actually never did Mega Man 7. I did a lot of the older ones, and just recently I just picked up 9 here after watching the Go for Broke tournament. Got me very interested, and like I said,
I played almost a lot of Mega Man almost. I mean, I even played Mega Man 11 though, but Mega Man 11 though has some painful parts. Well, their boss order requires you to do Blockman at first, and in the demo though, Blockman is a pain though, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, his stage is not bad, not too bad at all though. But when you get to the real fight, oh my god.
Mega Man 7 Wily is the worst. All right, so we
I couldn't agree more.
Moving on to the Wily machine here. 3 phases. First, we're gonna knock these eggs into the mouth.
Yeah. Now you can actually use Mega Buster, but you won't have bigger targets though. Oh, here's a creative strategy how Darko's using the laser trident for the second Wily fight.
Yeah, he used it a bit there to weaken him, and it worked out well because he's left with one shot of concrete, I believe.
Interesting strat.
Yep, so we're gonna switch to P-Ball. This is where the true magic begins. Wily can either spawn really low or really high. We obviously want him to spawn lower so we can hit these P-Balls, which do the
And you also got to be kind of close with those P-Balls as well, very close.
Yeah, they basically shoot right to the ground. So if he doesn't come low, you won't hit him. So good
It's
pattern.
like gravity.
And that's time.
There's your time at 34.7 seconds. 34 minutes and 7 seconds.
That's a really good time. So Sozeman here following really close behind, just getting to the Wily 3 stage.
Yeah. All right, got a GG's in the chat.
Yeah, throw some GG's out for Darko, guys. It's like Sozeman's getting a little trolled. He doesn't want to take too much damage here.
Needs to be kind of careful here.
I don't know if he used that hit or not. He's going for that one hit. There it is.
Trying for that to save it with the bazooka, and he gets it.
Yeah, 34-52 for Sozeman. Let's get some GG's in the chat, guys.
Sozeman finishes with a 34 minutes and 52 seconds.
It was a great race by both runners. Neck and neck the whole time, you know? So,
Yeah.
And guys, don't go nowhere because this is a best of 3. So Darko's in the lead. It could go, you know, 1 more match, could go 2 more.
We
Just
could
have
have
to
a
wait and
game
see.
3 here.
Absolutely. So we're moving on to game 2, and don't forget, guys, hit up both these runners. Hit them up with a follow. Apparently, those aren't the runners.
They must have got like the wrong runners in. They don't look anything like the ones we're hosting.
Give that man a penguin.
Yeah. We need to give they need to give Darko a penguin there.
Thank you, handsome jackass. Appreciate that. Nice autograph. Nope. We are just moving on to game 2, guys. Darko has taken the first one.
Yep. This game is so mean. I couldn't agree more.
So mean. It's known. So he's.
Sozeman is now known as So Mean.
Yeah, HJ accidentally put twitch.tv/so mean.
Yeah. Well, I feel his pain though too when it comes to these Mega Man games. They're not the easiest ones, I will say that. Yeah, we're in a bit of a a small intermission break. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so while we're waiting though, I wanted to just go over the chat with a discussion about like certain like Mega Man Legacy games and such. Like how like I think a month ago how Mega Man Zero or ZX Legacy Collection was out. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Never mind that. I mean,
We're just waiting for the room to get set up here, guys.
Yeah.
It's like it just got created, so we're just waiting for the runners to join in.
So what I was gonna say earlier though is that about the Mega Man Zero Legacy or ZX Legacy Collection. Like how many of you guys would want to see like Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection? Could you see that happening someday?
Yeah, I actually do remember playing the Battle Network ones, and they were really cool with that RPG
Pretty fun to
element.
play. But can you see them making a Battle Network Legacy Collection?
It's very possible.
I hope so. What about Mega Man 12?
I mean, they did do an 11, so.
Yeah, and they did a 10 that was similar to 9, though.
Yeah, I've never actually played 10 myself.
I don't know much about 10, though.
No, the games were too long.
Yeah, they can be.
Looks like here, 1 sec. Looks like, yeah, the room is set up. We're just waiting on Sozeman.
Mm-hmm. We will start momentarily.
Let's see if I can send him a DM.
Hello, Dr. Halex. Thanks for the good luck on the in the stream.
Perfect. Sorry about that short break there, guys. Looks like we're just about to get rolling here.
Okay, we are almost ready.